it's the Lebanon Fair 2024. This is a neat fair, and one, if not the first fair in Connecticut. It runs from July 26th through July 28th. We went there on the 27th. We're first walking in and looking at the food vendors. There's the burger place we passed. This is a Polish vendor selling sausage grinders and Polish food like pierogies. This is the Lebanon Soccer Club. They sell waffle pops. Here's the Lebanon FFA Club selling milkshakes. We're going to speed past all these other vendors. Here's the Montville Mohegan Pequot Lions selling baked sweet potatoes. I missed out on that one. Here's the Lebanon Democrats. They're selling popsicles. This next vendor's selling some cool artwork. And we're coming up on the Cub Scout troop selling beef jerky and pickles. Here's the gutter guard salesman trying to make me buy some gutter guards. Passing some other cool vendors here, and we're coming up on the Hawaiian ice. Hawaiian shaved ice, like tropical snow. These are adult beverages, and then we got some just cups and mugs. They sell lids for $3. This guy's salty AF. He didn't like me filming him. Plants. These guys are selling pizza, fried dough, mozzarella sticks. This lady's drawing caricatures. Here we got the American Legion, Post 180, selling breakfast sandwiches all day. Lebanon Baptist Church, selling Powerades and water. And we got another church, St. Francis, selling Coca-Cola products. Coming up on the Knights of Columbus, they sell hot dogs and chili dogs. Their levels were mild, medium, and insane. I got medium, and it was so hot. Here's the Lebanon Lions, donuts and coffee. We got fresh donuts. Oh, so good. A dozen, I think, was $10. Half a dozen, $6. It was worth it. Clam fritters. They were yelling out, "Oh, the best breakfast in the world." Here's this old candy shop. They were selling candy cigarettes, old charms. They had every flavor of Big League Chew. I had to get a flavor of Big League Chew. Grape, of course. I got some charms because of Steve 1989, eating the MREs. Oh, we got some fudge. We got birthday cake flavor fudge. They had various hard candies, soft candies, and Marie's candies. Pretty cool place. Here's a Lego salesman selling lots of minifigures. A good deal. 3 for $10, 8 for $20. That's a steal. Alright, now we're just walking down the road. Here's the closed rides. They're not open yet. We're here too early. Alright, now we're going to look at some old farm equipment. Might as well. Old chainsaws. Neat. And what is this? Some old like metal equipment. Supposedly it's like repairing a engine. I got various old tools. Neat. And I think we get some woodworking tools next. Alright, cool. Some saws. Cool. Alright. Looks like they sell beer here. Not all fairs do. And usually if they do sell beer, you gotta stay in a very specific spot. You can't just walk around. But it seems maybe you can walk around. I don't actually know. Alright, my favorite part of the fair, looking at all the exhibitions, all the winners. Of course, here's some needlework first. Pretty cool. Looks like that was just a cozy for a Dr. Pepper. I didn't get it. Hey, everybody likes Dr. Pepper. I see a Lego Lilo, or is that Stitch? I forget who's who. Cool mailbox. Ah, nice. The vegetables. Onions, peppers, eggplant. More peppers. Oh, beans, green beans. Get some leeks, some kale. What do we got here? Some garlic. Here's some blackberries. Some plants. Oh, cool flowers. It's required at the fair. Lebanon put on a good show. You know what they're doing here. Oh, eggs, why not? Always got to show off the eggs. Showing off some cacti, nice. Lebanon Lions, in memory of deceased members. I think I slowed that down on purpose for you guys. Hey, show off the trucks you can buy at the gas station. They're expensive, let's show them off. I always like the photography. This category is other. Some blue corn. There's a covered bridge. I'd like to remind you this video is 4K. You can pause anytime, look at these nice photographs. According to Wikipedia, Lebanon, Connecticut, originally inhabited by the Mohegan people and the Algonquin-speaking tribe, used this area for hunting. Well, I'm hunting for fair foods. and Lebanon had really good deals. The First Congregational Church of Lebanon, Connecticut had the hamburger stand. It was $5 for a hamburger or $5 for a cheeseburger, same price. Free cheese! Now we're going to move over to the junior area. There's some needlework on the far right. You might see some sewing on the wall over there. Look at some collections, some nice artwork. More artwork on the far top right. It's a cake. It was really good. We liked it. We skipped this area. Apologies. I like this little fair replica. Very primitive, but very fair. I liked it. Good effort. I'm pointing out Legos. I'm not sure if Legos really belong at the fair. Like this Lego battleship down there. It's not even Lego brand. You can buy it for $56 today on Amazon. They just assembled it, and they run on Blue Ribbon. Good for them. Oh, nice. The baking. Here's the baking. Here's cookies. Oh, brownies. Nice. There's a cake. Oh, that's like a Minecraft cake that we thought. More cookies, more cakes. Some jars, some pickling. Nice. There's that cake there. Oh, and then we're done. More plants, more flowers. Hydrangeas, why not? Sunflowers. Oh, we'll see more sunflowers later. Oh, this is the junior category. Nice. Good effort, kids. Very nice flowers. Oh, I wish I would have stayed there longer. Okay, looks like I'm rushing out. And I'm going to stop by some more needlework. I like it. Pretty nice. Here's the sunflowers. Look at that. Gigantic sunflowers. Let's rush right through. The lemonade stand. Good deals. I think it was $4. And the world's best sundae. I'm not a fan. Ooh, here's fresh cut French fries. Cheese, bacon and cheese, chili cheese, supreme fries. We're gonna come up on extreme fried dough. They got deep fried bananas or Oreos or deep fried PB&J. They got the classic fried dough with cheese and sauce or sugar or neat styles like French toast, Oreo crush, apple pie, s'mores. Here's the Italian sausage and cheesesteak place with onions and peppers, of course. Now we're coming up on a pita place. They got pita. It's called Pita Ziki. They sell baklava, pita chips, and hummus, or just you can get a pita, a wrap, or a bowl with cool stuff. I should have went there. Here's kettle corn. I got some maple corn later.
No kettle?
Here's the supremely awesome apple crisp place. All right, coming up on the chicken tenders, nuggets, tots, and corn dogs. And if you look straight down past the Hawaiian ice place to the left, that's where you go to the helicopter. You'll see that later. Here's Ray's French fries on the left, lemonade on the right. Now we're gonna pass the cow barns. Yep, they're always facing the opposite way, nothing to see. There's some goats on the right, and some more cows on the left. Here's a goat exposition, showing off their goats. And they're gonna parade them around. And I say to myself, you know what? We can't stand here all day, so we moved on. Looks like they're washing a cow. And so now we went over to the tractor pull, but I believe it was the junior tractor pull. Not only junior, they're also riding like riding lawnmowers, but I've seen them pull a lot of weight. So we're going to see this kid. This is literally the very first contestant. Not sure if they ranked them, if there was a pole position, but I don't think he made it. He tried twice, and supposedly I don't think I heard any success. And so we looked at each other saying, you know what, it's hot, let's move out. So we left, we looked up here, and went back down. We're on the other side of the cow barn now. And the cows are mooing at us. And so we're just going to go up here. Over here on the left, you can get some hot dogs, hot dog stand. We're going to go up at these stairs here to the upper area. I want to go to the Mexican place called Mexican Street. I wanted the pork carnitas. They said it would be an hour. So instead I went to the smoothie place across the street to get some charged lemonade. And while I was getting charged lemonade, we watched the dog show. Here's some dogs.
Uh-oh, that's a good throw, Mom. Ooh, that's a good catch. Beautiful, beautiful. Catch it, Chaos. Is that good or bad, judges? I couldn't... Judges say... Uh-oh, good throw, Dad. Good throw. Good throw, Mom. Good... Oh.
And what would a Connecticut fair be without the old tractors? Gotta see the old tractors. Now we're gonna walk past the rides. Here's a slide. They're raffling off a Mustang over here. Some swings. There's the gravity ride, Starship 3000. There's a scrambler over there. This is called a Rockoplane. There's the octopus and a ball pit with not very many balls in the pit. Some closed games, some kid rides. There's a carousel. Now we're gonna revisit the food, and I got some Polish food. I got the plate for $12. You got kielbasa, 2 pierogies, and sauerkraut. Wasn't really a fan of the sauerkraut. Eventually I get a $5 cheeseburger. I get a chili dog, which again the chili was just so hot. I eventually got a sausage and pepper grinder. I got lemonade. We got a waffle pop. We're getting a waffle pop right now. We got a bag of maple popcorn. Very good. And eventually we got a chicken tenders and tater tots. Now, since you've stuck with me for so long, I'm going to give you some bonus footage. One of the first things we did at the fair was we took a helicopter ride. It wasn't free, but it wasn't too much for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So we went in the beginning of the day because we thought there could be a line eventually, and there was never a line throughout the day. I only heard the helicopter take off a few times throughout the day. But it was amazing. Right now they're telling us, of course, to strap in, put the headsets on, don't lean out. So I was really concerned they weren't even going to let me bring my camera, but they did. Eventually we had some camera problems, and so we cut a few minutes out before we take off. But luckily I get those camera problems solved and we take off pretty nicely. I've got 2 cameras, the GoPro and the Canon camcorder. The camcorder I can zoom in, which I'll apologize in advance. I get a little extreme with the zoom in. Usually I only change to my camcorder when the GoPro footage isn't very good. So you'll notice whenever I change the footage, there's a reason for it, I assure you. They make you wear the headset, so it's not very loud up there, and you can hear what they're saying. The 2 pilots up there are talking to each other the whole time. And we're back to my camcorder footage. Here's some bad zooming in coming up. Sorry about this. Oof, it takes a turn so fast. Ah, man, zoom out, zoom out. There we go, back to the GoPro. It was a little hazy in the morning. It was going to be a beautiful sunny day. But again, I wanted to get it done as soon as possible, and I think it was totally fine. I kind of like the hazy footage. I was hoping that maybe I could see Hartford from up here, but maybe it was the haze, maybe I'm not high enough, maybe it's the valley. We couldn't see Hartford at all. We are about to fly over Pride's Corner Farms. They seem to grow everything. They've got grasses, trees, shrubs, fruits, vegetables. Everything's available on their website. The pilot is saying he's lost sight of the fair. The co-pilot quickly points out the electrical transmission lines we need to follow back. I'd be willing to get lost. First world problem, getting lost in a helicopter. And here's the Lebanon Middle School and High School. They got 3 baseball diamonds, 4 tennis courts, 1 soccer field surrounded by a track. Well, I want to thank y'all for watching so long. We're coming in for a landing now. Seeing all these swimming pools reminds me of a Simpsons quote.
Wow, a lot of people have pools.
When I first read about this fair, I wanted to go. The helicopter rides and the fact this fair took place so early in the fair season made it a must-go. $10 tickets, great foods and prices, and food selection was great. Good parking. This was an excellent fair.